In this presentation, we will study hexadecimal to decimal conversion. Let's say this is the hexadecimal number. H0, H1, H2, H3 are the coefficients of integer part. H minus 1, H minus 2 are the coefficients of fractional part. And we want decimal equivalent of this hexadecimal number. So I will multiply this coefficient H0 by 16 raised to power 0, because 16 raised to power 0 is the weight of this position. Base in case of hexadecimal number system is equal to 16. I will multiply H1 by 16 raised to power 1, weight of this position. In the same way, H2 will be multiplied by 16 raised to power 2 and H3 by 16 raised to power 3. Now we will move to fractional part. H minus 1 will be multiplied by 16 raised to power minus 1 and H minus 2 will be multiplied by 16 raised to power minus 2, and we will add them and once we have the sum, it is equal to the decimal equivalent of this hexadecimal number. So very simple, the same process as we saw in octal to decimal and binary to decimal. Let's move to first example. The hexadecimal number is BAD. This is in hexadecimal and we want decimal equivalent of this hexadecimal number. Now if you remember the first presentation on number system, I told you 10 is represented by A, 11 is represented by B, 12 is represented by C, 13 is represented by D, 14 is represented by E, and 15 is represented by F. And we have 0 to 15 in case of hexadecimal number system. So from 0 to 9 everything is same, but 10 we will represent by A and up to 15 we have F. So B is nothing but 11, A is nothing but 10, A is 10, and D is 13, right? We will follow the same procedure. I will multiply 13 by 16 raised to power 0. I will multiply 10 by 16 raised to power 1, and I will multiply 11 because B is 11 by 16 raised to power 2. Very simple. 16 raised to power 2 is 256. 10 multiplied by 16 and 13 multiplied by 1. 11 multiplied by 256 is 2816. Then we have 160 plus 13. And if you add this, the answer will be 2989. So this is the decimal equivalent of this hexadecimal number. Now we will move to second example. The number is 57.4 in hexadecimal and we want the decimal equivalent. We will repeat the same procedure. I will multiply 7 by 16 raised to power 0 plus 5 by 16 raised to power 1 plus 4, the fractional part, multiplied by 16 raised to power minus 1. Now we will solve this. 16 raised to power 1 multiplied by 5 is 8080. 7 multiplied by 1 is 7. And 4 by 16 is 1 by 4, and this is equal to 0.25. So plus 0.25. So the answer is 87.25 in decimal. Pretty simple. 87.25. Now we will move to homework problem. The homework problem, there is only one problem in this part. BFF.C. This is in hexadecimal and you have to calculate the decimal equivalent of this hexadecimal number. So this is all for this presentation. If you have any doubt, go ahead and ask in comment section. See you in the next one.